Riggs. All right, let me get this set up. Wrigley, stop. Hi everyone. Give me just a second. I can just share this in a couple of places. How is everyone today? I will be right there. I just want to share this really quickly. And I just got back. I did plan to be back much earlier. Had a hair appointment this morning and then ran an errand, and it took me longer than I anticipated. So I'm running a little behind schedule. And one more. And I am just about ready to go. All right, I got it shared. All right, Judy's here. Glenda, Mickey, Dee, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ethel. Glenda, I still have you as a moderator from before. If you don't want to be moderator, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to leave that as is. How is everybody? Well, thank you, Glenda. I have such a fun, easy project today. Pretty excited about it. Actually, I don't need this great big map. What else is going on? Let's see. We've got Connie from Wichita and Valerie, Donna. Have a few more seconds and then I will go ahead and start this. Hope you guys can see okay. Trying to adjust your lighting. Hi from Austria. Wow, in France. Donna from California, Linda from Wisconsin, West Virginia, South Carolina, Arizona, Texas. You guys are from all over today. It is a really cold day today here in Indiana. Cold, cold, cold. All right, this is going to be a really quick project. You guys aren't going to believe how simple this is, how easy it is. Just remembered something else I need to get out. 1 second. Need something to cut on. That'll work. All right. So I was sitting around the other night and looking at my mouse pad, and I thought, wow, this thing looks really gross. I need a new mouse pad. And then I looked over and I thought, I have fabric. I have heat and bond. I think I can fix this. So I did. I just applied some fabric to this really ugly, dirty, old mouse pad, and I thought, this is the most brilliant project ever. I'm just kidding. It's not the most brilliant project ever, but I love this idea. You could also easy press onto this some vinyl or something. I don't know how well your mouse would like that bumpiness, but that would still work. But anyway, I thought I'd show you how I did this because it was so quick, so easy, and I have another ugly mouse pad. We get these at work all the time. We have a Bloomberg machine at work, and every time they update it, they send us a new ugly mouse pad that we never use. We throw them in a drawer, so I grabbed one so that I could show you guys how I did this. And what I did was use a piece of Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. If you guys follow my videos, you know I use this quite a bit. This comes in a package. It's a 1-yard package. It comes in a very large sheet. You can also buy it in a roll. You can buy it by the yard, or by the yard off a bolt at your fabric stores. But I just have a lot of these little packages, and a yard lasts me quite a while. So all I did was cut a piece of this off, and all I did was lay it down and put my mouse pad over it and just make sure it was slightly bigger than my mouse pad. So I know that's big enough. Now, Heat and Bond has a rough, shiny side, and it has a paper side. Let's see what's going on over here. If you're on a cell phone. Oh, if you're trying to see chat, yes. If you're on an iPad and you can't find chat, a lot of people can't find it on a iPad. Shrink your screen so it's not full size on the iPad. And then over on the right column where you see like suggested videos, at the very bottom there'll be live chat. A lot of people can't find that. Okay, so anyway, Heat and Bond comes with a paper side and a shiny bumpy side. The shiny bumpy side is adhesive, and that's what we need to apply it to our mouse pad. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and up the temperature on my heat press, and I'm just going to go with a cotton setting of 305. That's how I do it with an iron. So if you don't have the easy press yet, you need one, but if you don't, you can absolutely do this with an iron. So I'm going to let that heat up while we're finishing up here. So you're going to put your fabric down, and I'm going to put this fabric on my mouse pad, and it would really help if I had this ironed first. So I think I'm going to smooth it out just so I don't put it on with any crinkles in it. All right, perfect. Okay, so you're going to put your fabric pretty side down, and you can see I have the selvage edge, but you can't really see it, and I'm not too worried about it. And then you're going to put your Heat and Bond paper side up, shiny side down. And so I'm not even going to use that selvage edge. All right, so my Easy Press has heated up to 305, which is the cotton setting, which is what I use to apply Heat and Bond. So I'm just going to put that over my surface for a few seconds until the Heat and Bond's stuck. I'm going to move it over. It only takes a few seconds. Hello from California and Canada. And this is just a fuse mat from my fuse tool, in case you're wondering. It's just a silicone mat. Since I'm really pressing on the, that gets pretty warm, so I don't think I would suggest that without, or as a surface, a protective surface. But I was going to be pressing on this mat, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, so you want to fan this off. You don't want to peel it while it's cool. So you want it to be, or you don't want to peel it while it's hot, sorry. If you peel it when it's hot, you're going to pull the adhesive right off. So you got to wait till it's kind of cooled down, and then you can just peel this paper lining off of here. And I want to see. I'm not stuck in that one corner. I probably didn't get that real well, so I am actually going to put my Steady Betty over here for a second. I'll just use that. All right, let me heat and bond up in that one corner. I missed it. All right. While the corner is cooling off, I'm going to start over here, and then you can see when you peel it off, you have this shiny side. That's what you want. And actually, I must not have had that on there quite long enough. So let's go. Let's just do our 30 seconds. yes, that mat that I was using, that was the mat that comes with the fuse tool. And like I said, I was thinking I was going to use it on top of this, but just using it with that fabric, it's really not enough heat resistant. So I wouldn't recommend using that just to save your table. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down again. If you start to peel it back and it doesn't look all shiny or it looks spotty, put it back down. And yes, I love my Steady Betty. I got my Steady Betty on Amazon. You can get them at Joann's. When I bought mine, it was kind of before a lot of people started buying them. I didn't even know you could get them on Joann's. But apparently you can. Probably cheaper because you can probably use a coupon. All right, there. So I did the full 30 seconds. That worked a little better, or a lot better actually. So after you do the heat and bond, you see the shiny side, and then that's my pretty side. And this is all there is to this, guys. You're going to take the shiny side and put it, actually, let's see. Let me find something here. A piece of paper. I just want to protect my surface a little bit. Be right back. All right, I'm just going to put a piece of paper on my Steady Betty because I don't want to get any of this heat and bond on it, so then it'll be sticky. So I'm going to take the fabric and put it shiny side down on top of my mouse pad. Make sure that heat and bond part is all on the mouse pad. It is. And watch this. When I go 30 seconds. Yeah, you can use the glass plate with the fuse tool. I don't know that I would use that with the Easy Press. So I'm giving this a full 30-second press. And we're definitely melted. I'm going to go one more time on this side. I'm going to move it around a little bit. It doesn't take the full 30 seconds, I can tell, with the heat. So we are stuck. Now all that's left to do is grab a cutting surface or just some scissors, however you want to do it. I'm going to use my rotary tool and a ruler. And you could probably go a little bit lower temperature than 305 and go shorter time. But that melted really fast on with the Easy Press. And I'm just trimming off the fabric. And I'm sorry if I'm missing any of the comments. I'll catch up in a second. Grab some scissors. All right, I'm just going to take some scissors and trim up the corners. And voila, look at my pretty mouse pad. Super simple. Now this one I can kind of see through the fabric because that help was so bold on there. But on the other one you can't see it at all. And I have a feeling when this cools down you're not going to be able to see it as much either. But anyway, just super simple way to make your desktop look a little prettier. I mean, how cute is that? All right, are there any questions? And again, I'm going to be live tomorrow And I'm going to do, I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm going to go ahead and put Brinkley's name on this stocking that I made. So we're going to do that. I also have a onesie I'm going to show. And then I think I'm just going to cut some random things and answer your questions on layering, different types of vinyl and stuff like that. If there's something specific you need to see, let me know and I'll try to cover that. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Crafty Joy. All right, you guys, I don't want to keep you too long. It's Saturday afternoon and I want everybody to go back and make pretty stuff, have fun, enjoy your Saturday afternoon. Would it work with a paper napkin? Yes. I have done heat and bond with a paper napkin on a card and it worked great. The only thing I would worry about doing it for a mouse pad is that you're constantly doing this, so I don't know if the top of it would shred. Congratulations, Glenda. How exciting, Ashton. I almost named my son Ashton, but I already had an Ashley, but I wanted to name him Ashton Cole. That was the name I had planned for him. I love that name. Any other questions? All right, you guys, I'm going to be live tomorrow at, I believe, 3 o'clock Eastern, and I'm going to do it on YouTube. So you can come back here. Did you ever record the bowl koozie? Yes, I re-recorded the bowl koozie. That's on my YouTube channel. Well, you can look it up after this video. If I link it now, you're not going to see it once we close out. So, but I did redo the bowl koozie video. Braxton and Ashton, I love it. I just got for my stuff I have been making. Let me find it. I have to show you this really cute 1 minute before we go. And this is a sneak peek of something else I made that I haven't shown yet, but I will be. But I just went and got new fabric labels, and they say Ace and Evie. Isn't that cute? So that's what I'm going to put on things that I make. Good, Patricia. I'm glad your koozie turned out great. All right. I might even do another layer on top of this one. Like I said, that green and black was pretty bold. So it's showing through just a little bit. I think I'd like this a little bit brighter. And I still have another piece of fabric that I could put over that. I guess I could do that live while we're on here. You guys want to see it again? Waiting for the purse you made. Which purse? I ordered the labels, Glenda, from online. I'll have to get the name of it for you. I can't remember what it was. But here, I'll put one more layer of this on here. You guys can stay if you want. I'm just going to do the same thing again. Just make sure, let's see, where'd the bad one go? Here it is. That's big enough, and I need another piece of heat and bond. That's not big enough. It's about time for some new. I've got to get back to paper crafting. I haven't paper crafted since I got the maker, I don't think. All right, there's that. Need a piece of fabric. And we'll do it again. So I'm going to iron my fabric. Nice and flat. I'm going to put this shiny side down. Don't have any overhangs, so my mat should be okay. And it really doesn't take very long. It's best to keep it moving when you're using heat and bond. It's hard to do that when I'm trying to do video and read at the same time, but just keep it moving, get it hot. A tote purse. Oh, I think you might be thinking of Carol. Carol's been doing the tote bags. Yeah, that was Carol, Patricia. You're thinking of Carol Prevost. Alright, so there. I'm gonna let it cool. What size is my Steady Betty? It's, I used to know. Let me look. Measure behind me. 16 by 16. Alright, so it just needs to be cool to the touch. That's cooling down. Now let's check and see if we got the shiny stuff showing. And we do. Looks good. Well, I can get a good grip on it. Let's try another corner. There we go. There we go. So there you see we have the shiny side, the cotton side, and where'd my piece of paper go? How did I lose that already? Alright, I'm just going to protect it with the back of this heat and bond. So I don't get any on my Steady Betty. Alright, now see that looks so much brighter. It's not showing through. Again, I'm going to keep the Easy Press moving this time. So see, even if it gets dirty and yucky, you can just put another layer on it. There. I like that better. Perfect. Alright, get rid of that. Grab my cutting surface. And let's trim it down. Again, this is just an old, everybody's got mouse pads laying around, right? I used 305 for the temperature. I think you could probably go a little bit lower than that if you wanted to. But after doing this time, I would suggest keeping the Easy Press moving while you're doing it. And we're going to trim the corners. Ta-da! Here's my mouse pad. Yes, great for craft fairs. I've been trying to think of small little projects that everybody can make that's good for Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers, craft fairs, all kinds of stuff. So there are my two. This one just has one layer of fabric on it, but seeing how bright that makes it, I might do another one. I don't know. This one had a beach scene on it before I put this cover on it, so. Rotary cutter. Any suggestions as to size? Actually, I bought a real nice Olga one, which is the standard favorite, I think, industry favorite. But I have this Fiskars one, and I love it. The Olga one is Olfa. It's Olfa. Is this one? Both of these are 45 millimeter, which I like the best. I can cut through about 4 to 6 layers of fabric at once if I need to. So I kind of keep this one as my just one I always have on my desk. I can cut fabric with it, but I'm not afraid to cut paper with it. Both of them have blades that you can change, and they take the same blades, so I don't worry about it. This one I'll use on paper. This one I never use on paper. Welcome, Guadalupe. We are just finishing up. We just made a mouse pad with heat and bond and fabric and the easy press. And I was trying to find my heat and bond package. So again, you guys, if you want the heat and bond ultra hold, I'll link it below the video when this goes on broadcast. Oh yeah, Mike, I've always had a rotary cutter in my craft stash even before I did sewing. I love using rotary. Will heat and bond hold burlap together? Yeah, it would. I'm not sure if you're holding it together for what, but yes, you can put heat and bond on burlap. My mouse won't work on just anything. My mouse, it works, well, you can't see it on my screen, but it's working fine. Cut mats in quarters and make coasters. Yeah, that's a good idea, Patricia. All right, guys, go enjoy your Saturday afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow if you join me. Oh, there's a jet flying over my house. I don't know if you can hear that. Really loud. Go enjoy your Saturday afternoon. I will see you guys tomorrow if you join me live. If not, I'll see you when I see ya. Have a good day, guys. Bye.